The speaker kind of said why you selected certain areas, but you know, there are 1,000 bills, maybe more, that are filed every year. And out of all the things you could focus on, you came up with 5 areas. And how did it come down to 5 areas?
Well, first, Steve, I'm very glad that you allowed us to sit down for this interview because he's taller than me. And I have to compete against a guy who's smarter and younger and better looking and taller. So thanks for this.
Do you have your wallet covered over there?
I do.
Okay.
Well, you know, there are about 3,000 bills, actually, that are introduced in a typical session. And a lot of them are, gently, I guess I would say, ideas whose time has not come and may never come. Some are very important. But, you know, we learned as we went around the state through redistricting, and I think everybody who runs for public office and knocks on doors and has town meetings learns that the level of trust in public officials in this country has dropped considerably. You know, the Congress has a 9% approval rating. We're doing a lot better than that, but Muammar Gaddafi had a 14% approval rating, and his people killed him. So it seems to me that the very first thing we needed to do in order to be able to do anything else was to show that these representatives and these senators are in public office not for private gain, but because we have an obligation for public service. So that was a seminal building block in our decision to move forward and do so in a joint agenda. First, establish public trust, then work on issues that really were brought to us as a result of a series of flawed elections in Florida. The speaker said, you know, we just can't have Florida be a state that turns in its presidential ballot results 5 days after the election is known. We have to be timely, we have to be accurate, we have to be fair. And once again, we had some counties that I guess have been chronically problematic, have problems again. And we need to find out why, and that's part of restoring public trust. Run fair, transparent elections that people can really count on. And then we can move on to other issues that really matter around the kitchen table, like education and making sure that pensions that people are counting on for their future are really going to be there. And those are the kitchen table issues that we hear about as we move around the state and as we knock on doors in our own districts.